Do you remember last year? That's kind of when we first met. I think we met online, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, for the most part.
On Instagram, because you were
Yeah.
popping in on those lives.
Yeah. Yeah, and I caught you on one of those lives. And
Yeah.
I think at the time it was funny. I was like, damn, they requested me to be in the live.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, I just saw it pop up. That was the first time I seen the
That's
pop up
right.
to request to be in the live.
Yeah.
So I think I requested to be in you guys' live.
Oh, okay. Oh, so where it gives you the prompt, you went ahead and pressed it.
Yeah.
And so, it was by accident.
Yeah, not even realize that.
Oh, that's wild.
I thought y'all were inviting me already. And then I saw the prompt again on another live, and I was like, "Oh wait, I don't think those guys invited me. I invited myself."
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Though?
It worked out, man.
Yeah, it worked out good. I mean, I'm glad I met you guys. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was at a time where we were going live a lot, man.
We was going crazy.
We was going
We was
crazy.
yeah,
It was a fun time.
We was turning the city up.
bro, for real. Yeah, I mean, it was. You guys were getting a lot of attention from that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, and then I watched your TikTok start to climb up too, or that was right after your TikTok was already blowing up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
his
was
TikTok.
like, damn, I hadn't even seen it yet. Like, I hadn't seen it like
Oh, shit.
myself. You know.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is crazy. I didn't even. It was all hidden for me at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess we all have our own algorithm, you know. So it probably.
Yeah.
Because of course, his didn't start popping up till I started. Because I think it syncs with people you're familiar with. You ever notice that?
Yeah, like your friends are messing with this, so it'll start to show you.
Yeah,
that
it'll
too.
start to show you or something like in mutual contacts or some shit like that. So,
Okay.
which is interesting.
It's listening.
Because maybe when I see those random ones, I could just be like, that's probably what Lowcey's looking at.
Right?
Nah, don't put that on me. Don't put that on me, Jack.
Sacrificing goats or something.
That's crazy.
I got my shit on private mode.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, smart guy. No, so we were gonna kind of soft launch him depending on and kind of like what we told you down there. So here's the part of what we do where it's like, I don't know if you watch anybody outside of course you probably do, but outside of the West Texas or even Texas on podcasts or just internet stuff in general, right?
Yeah.
Dude, if the president,
Damn.
whether it's Trump or whoever, and their sons who are whatever governors, senators on X talking the way they're talking, I think it's fair to say that like you don't have to really filter yourself.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, kind of like you had said it a while back. Like you really can't fake the funk right now.
No, man, exactly.
Because it's gonna catch up like right away. And
so part of that is talking about hopefully a lot of what we want to talk about here, because this kind of happened by accident, but I think we can talk about a lot based on all the stuff that's going on. So yeah, we were supposed to have a couple on, and they wanted to bring a certain artist, and I'll say it like that, and we'll probably say names later or something.
Yeah.
But we can start like this. So you tell me, from an outsider as a consumer and stuff like that. So this artist for me is like an established artist, and this platform has really been more about someone who's wanting to establish, not necessarily,
Right.
has a streamlined foundation, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I naturally want somebody who's established to charge them, because that's what this is. This is an experience, And so I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I mean, I didn't have an opportunity to tell them, but in my mind, I'm like, I'll do it. But because that means you're on a promo run.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not just getting started. You're not, you're on a campaign right now. So,
Right.
and if you see what we're doing or how, even who I'm, collabing with to be able to make this happen, it's like somebody's paying for it.
Yeah.
Somebody's paying for it.
Yeah.
But that's just the nature of life, I guess. I don't know. But you probably know more about that in a sense as a photographer and videographer, meaning how people are just flipping the veil to be able to take photos or visuals and stuff like that. Like,
as far as like what, like chart, like having nice or.
Yeah, is it like a hard conversation every time, or is it pretty simple?
Yeah, I feel like if you're just straightforward with them, they're straightforward with you. You know what I mean? Like you just have to nip it in the butt, like. especially like when you're coming to me, like, you know, you're coming to me like, hey man, I've seen your work. I want to work together. Well, all right, yeah, I'm down. But you know, there's a fee. You know what I mean? Like and honestly, I see it like an investment fee because as soon as start putting in work, and that you're already enjoying it, that means I built myself somewhere already, right? And so now you're coming to me. This gives me a chance to do bigger and better things. So let's put some money into it.
Oh
And
yeah.
so the next time we do it, it's free. Like not necessarily free, but it's better and it's like I'm not gonna hit you with like these crazy prices all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
So and
Yeah,
especially
not
like,
all the time. Maybe
yeah.
once, twice.
Yeah.
Just kidding, but
No, but like
it'll
whenever
be
like
Once a month.
if you're asking for like work,
once a month.
you know what I mean? Like you're asking like I need edits, I need photos, I need like I need you recording for 4 hours. Like, bro, I can't.
I need a check.
I need a check. Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah.
it has to be worth my time. Now, on the other side of that though, the way I think of it as like investing is into these artists is like, man, I've seen what you've been doing. I want a piece of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to be a part of that story too.
Yeah.
Let me give you some visuals and it's photos or it's videos or it's, some edits or it's like just whatever I can provide for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So have you done that?
Yeah. I feel like I've done
Okay.
a fair share of that out here, you
Yeah.
know? And
What's usually the split, or what's usually like the value exchange? Is it the fact that you get experience and they get a visual, or like what's the value for you?
so the value for me is like
Is it
I'll
is it
make
a
low-key-
marketing,
yeah, like
ploy?
I'll make low key an example. Like, man, your numbers are showing on TikTok. They pop up on Instagram. Your media pages are doing it. Let me send you some photos that you can use in your media pages, and that way you have them for later. And now people are seeing my photos out there. You know what I mean? And in exchange, you didn't have to go dig for these photos. Or now I want to do a music video with you. Like, bro, let me do it for the free because, like, and we'll do something short, sweet, simple. That's you know, and like let's get this to the people and show them what we both can do. Your flows are there. I feel like my visuals can keep up with it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Teamwork make the dream work.
yeah, bro. And,
So
and that's come in handy too, because I'll throw out a few like videos for the free, and then 2 or 3 come back. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I need this. I
Oh,
need
like
that.
out of it?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll get at least a handful of work out of it. That's
Oh,
to
yeah.
me is worth it.
So is it like immediate though? Like as soon as you drop something or you collaborate with somebody, like do your DMs blow up immediately? Like,
Oh no, heck
oh,
no.
okay.
It's still a process.
Is it like
'cause-
trickling?
yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me, I think like the biggest explosion that came out of it was like when I started doing football, like sports.
okay.
I started, um, telling high school friends like, hey, I'll go take photos of the kids if y'all need photos, and I'm like, I would consider them professional grade. Just allow me to be there, and then
What did you What did
talk-
you charge?
I wasn't charging them
Oh, you
anything
charge
at the
none.
time.
Oh, okay, okay.
No.
You just
And I didn't even have like a
Man.
plan. I just went out there and just started
okay.
shooting. You know what I mean? And
Oh, yeah.
sent them back a handful of photos that I thought were good. And then from there, people started asking like, "Hey, can you come back and get my kid? Can you
Oh,
come?"
okay.
I was like, "Oh yeah, definitely, I can do that for you." You know what I mean? So now I spent a Saturday morning, getting some practice shots in, and now I get to sell them. You know what I mean?
So which one you like? Like which one you like better? You like to do like the sports photography videos or like more like shit gears toward artists and music?
Man, I love sports, bro, but I also like doing music videos. Like it's fun. You know?
just the
Like,
scene.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like even if it's something like
Well, I had been following you for months already, and I don't know how you came on my like FYP, but it was the little GMFL videos, and they were fucking good. You know what's wild? I was like, dude, because I was telling my friend he's got 3 kids, and they're like fucking prodigies, man, and athletes. Like, I'm like, dude, and he invited me to one of their soccer games, and I was like, you're not gonna have a video guy come out here? And he's like, no, I don't want to. He's got a big enough ego already. I don't. I think he's like his 8-year-old son. He's like, nah, I don't want to do that to him. I'm like, that'd be so. But can you imagine somebody's entire career? Like, imagine if we had.
documented, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Like, and that's exactly what I try to sell to these some of these kids, like, or not the kids, but their parents. Like, your kids are good. They are good, and not only to keep the momentum, but you have documentation of them being rock stars since they were kids, like
Right.
So did any of them ever say, does that matter having, like, I guess media's been around long enough where has anybody ever mentioned to you in that space when you were filming these kids that it mattered to have some type of like social proof or visuals of their kids being athletes, like for college or,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
did it matter? Or has
Or
anybody ever
especially for these camps, you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
they're trying to get into
Oh,
camps.
gotcha,
If
okay.
they don't, these scouts aren't, or people aren't gonna go scout kids, you know what I mean? Like
Okay.
like in like 12-year-olds and like to maybe 9, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one's traveling across the cities to to go do that. But
Yeah,
especially
recruit
now with
kids.
social media, like it's so easy. Like, oh look,
Yeah.
my kid's on Instagram making these catches, and he's only 8, and he's making these passes, he's making these plays. Now all these social media see it, and they're posting them too. And
Well, have you seen these random videos on TikTok or something? And it's these kids that are mic'd up
yeah,
and they're talking
No.
mess. No,
bro,
you should
and
see
they're just
it.
saying the goofiest things, bro. Like it's so
They're like little grown-ups. It's like we're the opposite anyway.
yeah,
We're grown little ups.
yeah,
whoever-
basically.
Anyway.
Whoever
like
give
that.
kids mics fucked up, they.
You gotta watch them. They're hilarious. And they're
I tried
hilarious to
do that
watch.
too. I bought some TikTok mics, but the
To
connection.
mic them up for them?
Yeah,
No
like,
way.
they'd get halfway
Did it work?
across the field and they'd disconnect.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
So I was.
Oh, that's a cool addition or feature.
yeah.
So
bro,
that would you charge extra for that?
or it was my
like
first
if
time
it
running
was-
it. It was a test
Yeah,
run.
but if it worked out,
yes.
Oh,
heck
okay.
yeah, bro.
okay.
Yeah, they love that stuff, bro.
Got to.
Hey,
That's cool, man.
I was trying to do. I should have stuck to it, but I got the TikTok mic and I was like, nah, this ain't working. Got
Yeah.
a little flustered. And I was like,
Okay.
I'm gonna put this away for now.
Hey, real quick, because we didn't even start. This is
Shit.
an In the Loop production. Back to the Block, episode 5. We got. Let me introduce yourself, or you let
Yeah,
you introduce
well,
yourself.
If you don't know me, so I'm Lowceyy, Mr. West Texas, La La Gran, whatever you want to call me. But what's going on? What's popping?
Then we have.
Joel, I run House of Productions, photographer and videographer out here.
Yeah, and you've done 2 with interviews with Good Time, right, or 1 with
I think
Lennon?
2 with Lennon, yeah.
Yeah, I think 2, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was one with the Good Time podcast and then the one with the pregame, which was
Oh yeah, the
Forever
pregame.
Eternal.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I don't know. You came across my FYP, and this was 2023, maybe had to be
Yeah.
early 2023, maybe end of 2022, and just because of those GMFL, and there was somebody I knew who they ran like camps, so it just kind of intrigued me. But your edits were like, I mean, there's not much of that I watch, but your
Yeah.
edits were just standing out for that type of content.
Yeah, right.
And then I don't know how. Again, yeah, you were, and then you just start. You were very supportive of just the page in general, and I don't even know what I was doing then. But so then we started going live. This is where I met Lowceyy, or Lowceyy actually hit me in 2023 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where I apparently
Scam me.
ripped you off for $2,500.
I still didn't
is-
get my money back, by
is-
the way.
Is the story
I didn't know about that.
with all that chaos is going on or happened with MoneyLand Media early on?
Uh-huh.
I was being accused of scamming him for $2,500, and we're on the phone together while this is happening, and we're like, "Bro, I scammed you." I was like, "I'm sorry, bro. How much do I owe you?" Like, what?
That's
It's okay.
crazy.
We got a payment plan in progress, so it's all right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He forgave me, letting me pay it off,
That's
paycheck at a time. No, and then I had posted something about like helping an artist. If you've followed In the Loop page long enough, every now and then I'll be like, I want to help one artist or something, and I'll throw some prices out there. Which another thing MoneyLand Media talked about was, or I guess, ripping people off for that amount and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But you've seen what we did with Ether9.
yeah.
Tell me that's not worth $5,000.
I believe so, man.
We could give more. Like that was just but for like content, we could have got 3 videos in that night,
Oh yeah.
and we could have got a 15-minute mini vlog.
Yeah.
And then, like I told you, that I want to do the end of the year documentary and just kind of put stuff together from all this stuff going on, But it's like what we talked about that one night. If they could produce content as an artist, then it would help him a lot,
Oh yeah.
I think. Or it would be added. I wouldn't say it's like the thing that's gonna drive him, but
Yeah. No, I think that helps a lot. That's what a lot of people ain't focused on out here, especially artists, is content.
yeah, I feel like so I asked someone earlier, well, I'll ask you guys, do you consume content more than you listen to music? Think about it,
Yeah.
Well,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's wild.
I mean, it was probably back like vice versa. I mean, not vice
We used
versa,
to
but
we used to
around maybe 10 years ago, you know, everybody's listening to music,
everybody's
iPods
listening
and shit like that. But
Yep.
once Instagram started taking off, and then if you remember at first Instagram, it was just photos.
Yeah, that's true.
It wasn't. There was
Couldn't
no
even add
videos.
music to
There
it.
was
You
no
couldn't. That's
DMs.
right.
It was nothing.
That's
So
right.
like social media's come a
Right.
long way. Then you got Snapchat and you got TikTok and YouTube in hand. So I feel like that's kind of where it turned around.
Yeah, I definitely still feel behind though.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I'm way behind.
Like making movies in 20 seconds. Like, man, how are they doing this? Like,
Dude.
it's crazy.
I think Gary Vaynerchuk, which is known for like social media, you know, promoting the importance of social media, wrote his book I think in 2006 when there was the first YouTube like explosion of creators. 2006, dude.
That is insane.
I
Ahead of his
wasn't even
time.
really consuming YouTube like that
Right.
Ahead of his time.
or anything. Or that's when YouTube.
2006, I was like 8.
But yeah, I wonder how many people, you know, I could probably do a short survey. If you're watching this, put in the comments, do you consume more content than you listen to music? And if that's so, and if you're an artist, if you're doing that as an artist, the natural logical thing would be like to have content more than you would have music, you know?
Fact.
Yeah,
Because think about like, so today was my daughter's birthday and we went to New Mexico because she turned 21. She wanted to partake in some certain activities.
great birthday.
I didn't
Yeah,
get
and they have a smoke lounge that they just opened up, and it's like this 2-story kind of like barn looking thing. And so the ride up there, buying at the dispensary, going to the smoke lounge, going, you know, it's probably a 4-hour day where it's just activity. You know how much content that is? Yeah,
Well, yeah.
it's a lot, man.
That's 2-3 vlogs.
Yeah. And if pieces of content were plays or streams like songs, do your pieces of content get more streams, views, plays than your music?
Yeah.
Like, as you know, I would ask, like, even now, like, go look at your content if you make visuals versus your streaming, and what do the numbers say? Like,
Yeah,
especially if you
can even
produce
see that in Instagram. Like, your reel just got like 1,500 views, and then you go and select that audio. That reel has only been used once. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, okay,
So it's like they're not even going back and listening to the actual song. They're watching the content.
gotcha.
So you got to make sure that song is in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing. So I posted something. He tapped in. He sent me $2,500 that I scammed him out of. And we met over here actually. We're at Second Story. Shout out, or appreciate it. Second Story Co-working. This is where we're shooting this. 40 Wolves, downtown Midland, Texas. Thank you, Ryan, the podcast department.
shout out Ryan.
But they have conference rooms that you can rent over here. And he wanted to meet like the next day. So we met, rented this conference room with the whiteboard. And it was like, there's a certain concept that I teach where it's like, here's where you are, here's where you want to get. How do you take out time in a sense? How do you not take shortcuts, but shortcut the process. And we did some discovery and stuff like that. And we figured out this Texas Conectado track that he had, which was how old at the end? It was 8 months old by then, right?
Yeah, going on a year.
Yeah, it was already in a sense old, like, you know, what you would say, he had already dropped it. And as I looked at his catalog and stuff like that, I'm like, dude, what is this right here? And I was like, especially what's going on right now. This is 2023. The politics were still, you know, the way they are in a sense, not right now, not like they are right now, but you can kind of see it, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, Texas going 1,000, and then plus what everything else is going on, is like peso and the That Mexican OT. I think they were either going at it at the time or just getting over it. Yeah. So it's like, dude, this would be a great song. And then he had Ferrari Cost Casino, so at the time also had a lot of attention. I'm like, that's a badass feature right now. Like he's got numbers.
Yeah, that's
And
great. I
so
like that.
we got, and within an hour, right? Probably an hour and a half.
The meeting?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
When
sure.
we figured all this out, picked out this track, said, "Hey, we bought the website just for blah blah." That's nothing, right? It was fucking $12 or something. But then I said, "You're gonna shoot the video. You're gonna link up with." It was Mikey Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mikey
I
Mike.
said you're gonna link up with Mikey Mike because sometimes it's who you know. It's not how to do it, but who you know, right? Who, not how. So I said, link up with Mikey Mike, shoot the visual, link up with Ferrari. There's this things that you can create, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm full of shit, but
No,
this
yeah.
magic stuff that you can happen if you just
utilizing your resources. Like,
yeah. Especially if you're producing a product and you want to produce, have it be accepted or received in a certain way, a certain editor, a certain videographer, stuff like that matters to
Yeah,
have
if you have a
on the
visual
credentials.
I
Yeah.
want to match it as much as I can. Like I can see it already.
Yeah. And then it was unfortunate. He went to jail. I hate to laugh, but he went to jail. Got, on the way to shoot the video.
On the way to shoot the video.
Yeah, he was on the way. People were already waiting. He gets pulled over, gets arrested.
Left my like 5 minutes from the crib.
It's wild.
5 minutes from the crib. Got pulled over by a state trooper.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
How long were you in there? A few days, right?
yeah, I
Was
was
it
only
too
in
much?
there like I might have only been in there a day.
Yeah, I think it was for jaywalking or something like that.
Nah, hell no. I wish. I actually, matter of fact, I'm barely about to finish probation for that shit
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
It's like a week away.
Yeah. Good shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm still on probation. Well, I'm still
Yeah.
on probation. I'm finna be done.
Yeah, hopefully, thank God, right? Or God willing. So I said, shoot the video. In that video, I said, what I don't see out there is a lot of rappers, whatever, music artists. They pay a videographer, they get one piece of content back. And that's it. But I don't really ever see them like clip it so much, like, and then, like in a sense, split test it, like just split test all the bars, all 8 or 32 or whatever you're going to use, like split test them all, use them all and see which one hit or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I said, just keep pushing it. I was like, and nobody right now is really doing that on TikTok. And so he shot the visual, dropped it, clipped it, and just kept fucking pushing it.
Yeah.
Dude, he created his own hashtag, Lowceyy, Lowceyy. It's a million plus
Yeah.
views on the
I think
hashtag.
before
More.
they took it off TikTok. You used to be able to see how many views a hashtag had.
Yeah.
I think before
You remember that?
I had
No.
Oh, yeah.
hashtag Lowceyy and hashtag Texas Conectado. They had
So you
like
would pull
2
up
million plus.
you would pull up the hashtag and it'd show you how many had been used and stuff as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it used to show you like you put a hashtag, it tells you because now I think it tells you how many videos have been made for that hashtag. It
Yeah.
used to tell you the amount of views though. And so before they took that off, both of them had like 2 million views.
Man.
Yeah.
And he went from what 20 was it? Well, how many followers did you have when you kicked it off?
I might have had like 50 or something
Yeah.
like that.
All
Last
the way
time I-
to what is it? 16,000
Yeah, I think so.
within
It's
like
more now, but yeah, I think
within like 60 days.
Yeah,
And,
which I remember seeing it after it blew up.
yeah.
I was
shit
like,
crazy.
because I was like, I had found your Instagram, and I had heard you talking about it, like, he's blowing up. And then
Oh,
I
yeah,
found
on
on
the-
TikTok, I was like, oh wow, like,
Yeah.
damn, he's moving over here for real. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
okay, and then off of that TikTok, the visual itself now I don't know what it's at 20,000,
56K,
56,000, which is 2 years ago.
56K.
So it's it's doing this.
steady incline, yeah.
But off of that promotion, off of his work that he did on TikTok, from a 9-month-old track, right? He got his Spotify listeners up to like over 6,000
Wow.
off of that one fucking track, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It ended up on a playlist.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know how.
yeah.
I had missed it, but I went and looked. I had like almost 4,000 listeners. It
Wow.
ended up on a playlist.
See, and that's another thing that people don't realize too, the importance of being on those playlists. Like
Yeah.
even if it's just
Yeah, it was only on there for like a week, I think, but it boosted it up that much.
do you remember what it was?
I didn't even know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't
So
know
it didn't
till
even
after
tell
the
you
fact.
nothing. Yeah.
It's because like it shows you for so long until like it's not on there no more, and I saw it after the fact, so I don't remember what
Damn.
playlist it was. It just showed me my listeners.
That's
It went from
badass
like
though. Like,
1,000. I had like 1,000, and went up to like 3,500.
yeah, someone's attention.
Yeah.
It was going though. It's still going. I think right now on all streaming platforms together, it has like 100,000 streams.
Wow.
Yeah, that Texas Conectado.
Yeah.
He's got one right now that I said he could drop Texicano. And I think right now with everything's going on
Mm.
politically and stuff like that, of course, all the riots and stuff like that, it would be a good. I hate to say it like that, but
It's a risk you gotta take though.
you got to kind of capitalize.
Yeah.
But shit, I'm doing.
That sounds fucked up. I'm sorry. Look, I didn't mean it
Nah,
like
fuck
that,
that. I'm
but
doing it already.
yeah.
They-
Anyway,
they love me for it too.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Because they feel it's authentic. Like it's not for the cloud or trying to.
No,
keep
that's
up.
exactly what I mean.
I already live this shit.
As soon as I was seeing even the riots on online and knowing his music already, I was messaging with me. I'm like, bro, you should like do a visual and stuff on that Texicano. Like it'd be perfect right now. Like it matches the energy, you know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because if this dude is actually Puerto Rican, full Puerto Rican. That's why he the height, everything, man, the
Hey,
darkness.
I
Niggas scam me, bro. So you can't
Yeah,
just
yeah.
everything you saying.
Now he owes me 2,500. Shit.
No, I'm black and Hispanic for sure though.
He speaks Spanish, so the Texas Conectado, one of the biggest comments, or like I feel like that grabbed the attention was he speaks he does Spanish lyrics on there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is huge, right now. So at the time, like I said, dude, this is perfect, especially if you're watching the trends. Like there's this mix going on of like Hispanic artists and hip hop and rap and
Yeah.
the black and brown, whatever, however you want to say it, doing stuff together,
It's just all that
collabing more.
collaborations.
Yeah, yeah, man. So I was like, this would be perfect, man. And I had no idea that he could speak Spanish.
No,
That shit blew my mind, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So
when I heard
real
him on-
quick, oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. When I heard you on the track, I was like, "What? No way!" And then like you were flowing with it. I was like, "Nah, I know this man speaks more Spanish than me." Like,
Yeah, for sure. Because I had and he's got way more, man.
Alright.
That Texas Conectado and even the other stuff he's done. I like the Scorpio mentality for sure.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, that's not his only style, man. He's got some really good shit that I feel like he could drop and should drop. I call it girly shit. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's
Man.
some fly. It's fly, man.
This shit for the females, man.
Yeah, it's for the females. There you go.
Gotta cater, bro.
Tailored to the
Yeah.
female audience.
And then some Spanish, stuff, man. Like what the hell? I think that's a good mix.
Especially out here. I mean that,
Yeah.
and then by what you go by,
Yeah.
bro, you have to incorporate all that. Like, you ain't got that Spanish in there, bro.
You got to.
And
I
calling
tell
yourself Mr.
everybody-
West Texas, like, shh.
Exactly. That's why I
Man.
tell people that just living here. It's like, how you live here? You don't speak no Spanish at all.
That's crazy.
Like, that don't even make sense. You're not gonna get, bro. If you go to Walmart, I shit you not. I went to Walmart and on the speaker they played music from,
That's
they
it.
was playing fucking reggaeton. They wasn't playing that 80s.
The
shit.
switch has happened.
Yeah, like,
You go to Walmart,
You go to Southside Walmart right now too.
Yeah,
In Midland.
but you go to Walmart in Odessa, bro, and 90% of the workers is like Cubans.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's even to a point now where you can't even move up and work.
So are you
because-
pro immigration? Are you anti-immigration? Or you?
Man, I'm not anti-immigration, but you gotta handle things properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I-
So you're for sending families back?
Not necessarily, but I mean, yeah. I mean,
Nah, just fucking with
what do you got to do? Like, yeah, what do you got to do? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just say hashtag fuck ICE.
It's a big
Yeah,
thing.
but
It's a big thing right now, man. It's
it's
wild,
not
right?
Fuck
Anyway.
with it.
it just sucks though because like, like my grandparents did work to get over here. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
Yeah, my dad has a residency.
and like they,
Yeah.
you do everything in order. You actually go through the process. Bust your ass, pay your fees, and do all that time. You know what I mean? And then for people just to come here and just take your benefits. It's like,
What I've never asked or never even probably cared to do more research. Just a quick quick tangent, by the way, our normal content, but is bother to ask, like, why is there such a why is there an quote unquote immigration problem? Meaning, like, why are people fleeing? I guess is that what they're doing? Fleeing
I've
the
always-
country
yeah,
and
I've
trying to
always been
just
curious
like,
too,
is it
like-
so bad that they have to
It's
get
the
out?
place to be, man.
Do what?
Everybody want to be here.
Everybody want to be here?
Everybody love
Yeah,
Texas.
maybe I'm just ignorant.
Right? Like, is it just like it just want to be here, or is it that bad over there?
I mean, a lot of people say that
Because I've never
it's better
I've never been
opportunity.
like, I have to get out of here, and I'm gonna sneak into somebody's backyard. I don't know.
Like,
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm making light of it, but
I don't know, but yeah, that's I've wondered that same thing. Like,
okay.
I feel like it has to be bad.
It has to
You're
be
not gonna
bad.
do it just for the fuck of it.
that's,
There has to be a reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, they do sacrifice a lot to get here though. Like
Hell yeah.
that is
People
crazy.
die
And just to get
trying to
yeah,
come.
just to get here. And,
Well, do you see that like local guy Nino America? You know Nino America, right?
yeah, I've come across some of his work.
Do you see he's all over it right now, dude.
Is he?
He's blowing up on Twitter and X and other stuff.
Man,
He's a cool dude, man. He's very what do you call it? I don't want to say like dogmatic in his beliefs, but he's very passionate, you know. And I think there's something to say about that.
yeah.
And he's not like, I don't think he's a violent person. Does that make sense?
No, I don't think so.
I think that's
either.
where it's probably you might want to question.
it just
people.
comes off violent, but yeah.
He does come across. Nah, he does. Have you ever seen him? His content?
Nah.
It's just not violent, but aggressive. You know,
He's
what I mean?
very
Like,
aggressive.
It's really aggressive.
I can be aggressive, yeah. But I don't think he's a violent person. I don't think he'll like punch a Puerto Rican.
6'3" Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Hey, man.
No.
Look.
Do you ever get that? Do people ever ask you if you're another ethnicity like
Oh,
Puerto
hell
Rican, Dominican Republic?
Hell yeah, shit.
Yeah,
growing up,
Cuban.
my neighbors thought, because I listened to a lot of Spanish music, like
Okay.
corridos and reggaeton and all that shit. So they used to think I was Cuban.
So yeah, so you would why would you listen to who was listening to it around you or what?
I mean, shit. I grew up around nothing but Hispanics. Like
Oh, okay.
all my friends. It probably sounds crazy, but I damn near got any black friends.
Oh,
I can count
okay.
them all on one hand.
Oh, dang.
All my friends since young were all
That's
Latinos,
hilarious.
Mexicanos, all of them.
Yeah.
Since elementary, and then being part Hispanic, so I got my mom, my grandma's side of the family is Hispanic and shit. So
Oh, okay.
my grandma spoke Spanish to me growing up, and from like 1st to 3rd grade, I went to a magnet elementary.
Okay.
So half the day you learn English, math, all that shit in English, and then the second half you learn everything in Spanish.
Man, that's kind of cool.
Do you know Spanish?
Not much. Not enough to
Okay.
conversation, though. Yep.
Ryan, do you know Spanish? Let's go. Let's go, man. Ryan, we should have got you a mic over there, man. Include you. Ryan's like elusive. I've been trying to catch him to do an interview. Shout out
That'd be
to
a good
Ryan
one.
because he's been
Like that
because of
Pokemon
that.
you can't get.
Do what?
It's like that Pokemon.
He's a
you just
Pokemon?
can't
Oh,
get.
Mew.
Valuable shit.
He's just a rumor, a myth.
Yeah, definitely. He's been when you look at creatives, like, did you see that Midessa Creatives Club
Yeah, man.
kickoff? I seen Ryan in the video.
Yep.
Shout out, you know.
I didn't get an invite, man.
Man, I got invited and
I think I saw it by chance.
Nobody hit my DM, man.
Oh yeah,
I
I
overslept.
think
I felt bad.
that thing was packed, huh, Ryan?
Is it
It
a
was a
skin
lot.
tone thing?
I only know just because of the video. What'd you say?
Is it a skin tone thing?
Oh man,
I saw a lot of good people there though. Like on that reel that they posted.
Yeah, that
I
was a
really
good
wish I would have
reel.
been there, man. It looked like I would have been a great place. To
man,
be.
I'm excited for Midland, man.
Yeah.
For the area, for the Permian, I guess. There's a lot going on when you're really, you know.
We need somebody to do something in Odessa. I'm tired of Midland.
But I'm on the north side too.
I'm
So.
fucking tired of Midland, bro. I'm sorry. No hate to Midland. If you want to fight about it, we can fight. But
We were talking the other day, and I was talking about the zoo coming, and then the athletic syndicate, what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
And the 2 high schools. Hopefully, is that still going through? I don't know that stuff.
They have the posters up there.
If that all happens in the next 5 years, it's gonna be a totally new Midland.
Yeah.
It's that new Dallas shit, new
can we get a
Midland.
new Odessa?
Can we get a new?
You're gonna have to come
yeah,
out here,
West
bro.
Odessa. You need a new Odessa.
Need a new Odessa. Y'all
Yeah,
need to
new
rebuild
Odessa.
this bitch, all of it. It's sad out there, man.
No, Odessa's getting.
Nah.
They're spreading too, man.
It's
Y'all got
spreading, but
you got a lot of houses going
got
on. It's
nothing.
crazy.
I thought West Odessa just got what do they call it? where it's city now.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Is that I don't
Yeah,
or did that fall through? Or I don't know.
I don't know because the sheriff
Incorporated.
been out there heavy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're everywhere.
So did you grow up in Odessa?
Yeah, my whole life.
Okay.
I think we might have lived in Dallas for like 2-3 years when I was like 4.
Okay.
So I went to like kindergarten, not even the whole year there, but that was it. I've been here my whole life.
And how did you get into music?
It was random, honestly. Shit, growing up, I had one of my brother, not my blood brother, but I call him my brother. We always just used to like sing together, like like music. Kind
Okay.
of like karaoke, sing along to it. So we'd be singing like Romeo Santos and just different shit like that.
So what?
Romeo Santos.
Damn.
I don't know if you know who that is.
Hell no. From where?
From Aventura, the group. Bachata.
Aventura?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's a little
Okay.
outdated.
I didn't know he did his own thing.
Huh?
I didn't know he was doing his own
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. A long
That's
time
crazy.
ago. Yeah, he split off. Yeah.
All right,
But,
low key. Okay.
So we used to, just do shit like that. And I never thought I'd make music though. I always told him he should make music. And so later on he finally started making music. And one day I was at one of my partner's house. He was, just chilling, blowing his shit. He puts these beats on YouTube and starts freestyling. Fucking blew my mind. I'm like, bro, you can rap?
Yeah,
I didn't even know he could rap. Just off the dome, just going crazy. I'm like, nah, bro. So we had another partner from the neighborhood we from that made music, and he ended up going to jail. I was like, man, bro, like it's all these other motherfuckers from the city rapping. Like we need somebody from our section doing this shit. He didn't want to do it. He's one of them. It's always the ones that need to do it that don't want to do it.
Yeah,
So
I
I
met
was
those. They just comes natural to them.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, fuck it, I'll do it. So it just hit me. I went home. Shit, the next morning, like it was on my mind, so I was on the toilet. Start writing.
Yeah.
Start writing on the toilet. I don't know what it is, but the toilet inspired you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sitting there thinking.
And
That's all you
shit,
can do.
Yeah.
that's how it happened though. Bro was freestyling. I'm like, shit, fuck it. Like,
What was that? What track was that? Or is that still?
It was called Hard Body. It
Yeah,
might
you
still
got-
be
you
on
got-
my YouTube. It might still be on my YouTube. It was like my
I think it.
first 3 songs I recorded on GarageBand on my phone.
Okay.
Because I just wanted to do it. And I didn't know we had any studios. Then I started looking around and found one. And
Oh no! What iPhone? Was it iPhone?
I had,
GarageBand.
yeah, on iPhone, yeah.
You just recorded it on there, like you just put the beat on there, and you just
Yeah.
press record.
No,
Damn.
I like recorded, because you can press record on GarageBand. So I recorded the beat from my TV. I recorded the beat from my
Okay.
TV. You're probably not supposed to do this. I didn't know. I was, just knew.
Look at these-
Hey, you make it hard.
Hey, look.
He's trying to backtrack. Wait,
Don't come get me, man.
edit this out.
But yeah, I just recorded the beat off my phone.
Oh, so you played it on the TV.
Yeah, on the TV, had my phone
You
right
had
there
your
to the
phone
speaker.
on there. Oh shit!
Recorded it, and then laid my verse on it after I recorded the beat.
And then uploaded that to YouTube.
Yeah, I tweaked it a little bit, the
That's
little
pretty
vocals and
creative.
shit. Yeah, my first 3
Oh
songs.
shit! Okay.
That reminds me of when cell phones were first becoming a thing, and man, you heard your favorite song on the radio. You put your phone up to it,
Oh,
recorded it as your ringtone.
Oh, yeah, that's
And you're
true.
like,
Damn.
Like shit, I had to.
Damn, that's true.
not
huh?
paying 99 cents for a ringtone.
I ain't know how to do it. I ain't know but no studios, nothing. So shit,
Okay.
I just did it.
Yeah, I feel like that's. I've been hearing that in a sense a common. I don't want to say theme, but a statement made from artists on this side is that I didn't know you could go. I didn't know you could.
Access at
I
the
didn't know
time.
you had access to a recording studio, which I guess
I
makes
didn't
sense
realize
because
this either. I
yeah.
thought all studios were like, hey, if you said you were going to a studio, you were at
Yeah.
the studio. You know what I mean?
dude, I'm so ignorant. I didn't know we had access to libraries.
For in the libraries too.
Like I didn't know that you could. I don't know. I'm just dumb, but well, early like I figured out by the time I was 21 or something. But
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I didn't know. Yeah, I'm like I didn't know that you could go like get a membership,
Oh yeah.
have access to all these resources. You could
Nah, what'd you
rent
think?
these rooms.
You
You
never
could.
heard of a library?
No, dude, I grew up in the fucking country type shit. But and when I moved to Midland, it was like Like, no, I grew up in Tarzan out here by Stanton.
That's a place.
Yeah, it's a place.
It's a small place.
I went to I went to Grady, and yeah, there's no access to a library. And I told you I was coming up here, I was poor as shit growing up, man.
Yeah.
You know, so it was information is important to know about things.
Oh no,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Anyway, so you're creative. You were gonna make it happen,
I had to.
and you put it on YouTube.
I had to.
And so at this time, did you know about DSPs yet or no? So obviously not,
No.
because you put it on YouTube. Yeah.
No.
So when did you find out about, like, okay, I need to get a DSP. I need to get it on Spotify. Your music. Because at this time, like when you reached out to me, you weren't really on the scene.
No,
Is that fair to say, right?
No,
You
I already
weren't-
had DSPs, like my DSP and all that, but no.
Yeah, you had already dropped some visuals.
Pumping it.
Yeah, that's
I had
fucked up.
one. I
Huh?
only had one.
Yeah, the
Dark Energy.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The fucking, it looks like it's flashing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah, it's fucking flashing. Well, my mind, man,
That's
that's all I could go to. And so, but that's right. I made a statement that said, "Get to the front of the line,"
Yeah.
and for you, that made sense.
Yeah. I'm that type of nigga. I'm gonna try to cut to the front if I can.
Yeah,
I might push somebody out the way.
yeah. So it was like some of the stuff that I shared with him in that first meeting we had, and like, all right, let's capitalize. Instead of trying to do this whole album, spend all this money on this whole album, why
Yeah.
not focus in on this one track?
Yeah.
Of course, look at it in context, right? So it's like figuring it out. But Texas Conectado, and then the feature was just obvious. And then if you could get a hold of Mikey Mike, it was obvious.
Yeah, that was
to
another
do
thing
it.
too I saw too.
It's still kind of a gamble, I guess, right? Because it's like the
Yeah.
audience still has to.
Yeah. You don't ever know.
You don't ever know. But
You
it
gotta
felt
find
right.
out. You
But it
gotta
felt right, you know, from a strategy standpoint. So and then focusing in on that, and then
Yeah. If you feel in your gut, man, go for it.
yeah.
Unless you gotta take a shit, go take a shit first, and then think about it.
And so for me, that's like getting to the front of the line. Like sometimes it's a piece of information that you need to know to get over that hurdle or whatever you're trying to get to, you know. But it was also like get to the front of the line in a sense of, one, I like spending money with people and like spending local or whatever that whole concept is.
Mm-hmm.
And I like people spending money with me. So it's like somebody spends money with me, cool. Let's, in a sense, let's throw this back and forth, And he took a gamble for $5,000.
Yeah.
we'll just keep going up the $5,000 scam.
Scam that chick, went to jail trying to shoot the video.
Yeah. Apparently I set him up. That was
You know,
not just kidding.
Damn.
slimy guy right here.
Nah. And and then by chance, this dude, we've had a lot of conversations, but he started to edit. I ran into Ryan again, and Ryan was over here at the petroleum building. Yeah. And that was in 2023. And he took a shot at editing and clipping shit, and he killed it, And I was like, dude, you're like, oh, you're really good. Like, damn, what the fuck? And then he would randomly send me concepts on shirts, and he still does. Like, he's got a whole fucking catalog of these designs, and just waiting for the right time. And they're very good, man. So I'm like, dude, I think music is an avenue for you, but you're the business. Like you're more than a music artist. And then he's got other things that he like a marijuana brand or cannabis brand, however you want to call it. We think it's gonna be fucking cold.
Oh yeah.
And some other stuff. And he just thinks differently. Again, I hadn't seen an artist, and now you can tell me it's a quick transition to your contribution to the scene is I hadn't really seen an artist put as much work as he did, like what he did in TikTok, to grow his following, and grow your numbers that way. It's usually they just drop it and then it's like a bomb.
Leave
They
it
drop
alone,
it,
yeah.
leave it alone.
That's what drives me crazy the most, bro. Because that was another thing I noticed too. You had this one visual that you were
Bled it out, man.
bro, and it's good though, like
I'm
because
still
they
leaning for it.
before it finally like before people get over it. You know what I mean? Like, let's get everything we can.
Yeah.
And he just reposted it again,
Yeah.
and it did numbers again
Yeah.
on TikTok, especially because of what's going on right now. Like, it hits again.
Mhm.
It's almost almost a bit timeless, but it's just really good, track, man.
Appreciate you.
And it showcases his. I feel like showcases his talent in a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It's
But the hard work behind it too. I still haven't really seen anybody push themselves in such a manner, man, as an artist out here. Like, there's other ways, so it's not like comparing. I'm not comparing, but when we're talking about content, like what you've done, I feel like when you made a transition too into music, shooting music videos, it felt like you got booked up a lot, dude.
no, not too much, not too many, honestly. There was like a big wave, like, well, not even a big.
It felt like you were everywhere.
There was a little wave where, like, a few artists were hitting me up, and then it just kind of slowed down. I haven't done a music video in like 3 or 4 months now.
Oh, okay, dang, man, it slowed down.
Yeah, as much as these artists make the music, they don't. I don't know. I feel like they don't want to.
Meaning, like, nobody's really spending money on it.
Yeah,
Or
not
nobody
even
really-
so much spending money on it, but I've even still thrown out a few concepts like let's shoot this. I want to do this as a personal project, and I've been left
Like, just as a gift or whatever.
yeah, and
And they won't follow up.
they won't follow up.
Oh, that's wild, man.
yeah. So I know me and Lowceyy are about to cook something up here soon.
Okay.
But
Yeah, those things you did for even me, man, or us, with Ether 9 and
Oh, yeah.
Drac, that shit was fire.
Appreciate that,
Dragon
man.
was stupid, bro.
appreciate that.
That shit
bro.
look like a movie.
Thank you.
Yeah,
bro.
it
That
felt
shit was
really good,
crazy.
man.
Yeah, and that's just one thing I try to offer is like the quality. The
Yeah.
quality is there, and we can bleed it out. We'll make whatever we can off of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm grateful, man, because you kind of bought into the vision, the bigger vision. We talked about, like, behind the scenes, just like what I was trying to do, offer a better experience to the artists. But even that experience, from a content standpoint, you see how much we can get, how much
Oh, yeah.
content we can get. You see how much content we got with that restaurant that we did.
Oh yeah, that was
Dude,
insane.
that was for one day.
Yeah.
And we had 120 something pieces of content and probably 20 reels, like that one reel that he created.
Yeah.
Of course, that was another.
Now when I saw those Pura Vida edits, bro, like,
Dude, that was
oh my god, I was like, who is this dude? Like,
dude, there was another view on who his talent, man. And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you're fucking cold, dude.
Well, see, that's another thing, bro. I really like about you, bro, is that you're like just an artist. Period. You know what I
Exactly.
mean, like you have an eye, and there's only I can say about 3 or 4 other artists out here that I'd be like, no, they know how to do. They have a vision, and like that's exactly what they want. You know what I mean? And they don't get that, they're not gonna be happy with it either way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can try to sell them something, they're not gonna buy it. You know what I mean? But like, well, what they're gonna put out of it, bro, it's worth it. You know what I mean? And that's like I said, you're one of the only ones, man, out here that I know is pushing out that content right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Appreciate that, man.
and like I said, off that one visual, bro, I was like, man, this dude's going crazy. And then I saw your own edits. I was like, no, dude, this guy, you
Yeah.
gotta be the whole team, bro. You have to be though, like,
Yeah,
especially as a,
especially starting like this.
Yes,
you
bro.
it's like I do like any edits like that, lyric videos, cover arts. Like I've never paid for a cover art. I
yeah,
make all my
good,
covers.
yeah.
But it's like you don't got no choice. And then I see a lot of people pay for cover arts, and it's like, damn, bro,
You paid for that?
like, I'm sorry, bro.
I
And
mean,
it-
there's a market for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
He does it all on a BlackBerry.
Yeah, well, Blackberry. Bro.
No, bro, no. Be honest, the iPhone 11, hey, yeah, you can work this iPhone to death. I'm telling you, man.
You can, man.
Put your
It's a
mind to
machine,
it,
man.
get a lot
It's
of
a
things.
machine. This
That's
dude,
literally what I bought it for. Was for to make content. That's exactly what I bought.
more than most people, I would say, like, just around me, he has shown me more than anything what an iPhone is capable of.
Yeah,
like,
dude, like,
And this is like I had to learn all this shit by myself, bro.
I'm telling you, we saw those edits, and I was sitting with 2 other photographers, bro. And we were like, man, who's this dude? Like, who's Low? Like,
yeah, yeah.
and it still didn't even click with me who Low was
Yeah.
until to the second interview when we were
Oh
here.
yeah, with Drac.
Yeah, he was all like, yeah, Low-Key's on the way. Oh, Low-Key.
No,
All right,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right, it's Low-Key.
Yeah.
Well, now you're cold, bro. Like, you gotta You gotta keep doing it, bro.
Nah, I
Like, you
appreciate
can't.
that.
Well, you see what he did. So we expanded off of that, and he said he wanted to do like a media page. So that Conectado Media, did it start off Conectado Media or did it start off something else? No, it did, right?
It was something else, but I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
It was something else though.
Yeah. And you see the edits on there, and that's a whole different type of edit. So we talk about it all the time. Like, what else? How else can the quote unquote this scene support artists? If you're a creator, and one of the biggest things like we just talked about is content. I feel is content. Again, I could be full of shit, but I feel it's content. So from a media page, how do we create, or how does he create, quote unquote, better media content for the artist that they're wanting to share it because it's feels so good, to watch or whatever.
Right.
And I think he's got a couple of good collabs from even lately over the last month off of it. Like
Shout
the
out
collab post.
HGXD, baby. Shout out to y'all, man, for sure.
Definitely.
We go crazy.
Man.
And I think it's because of the quality of the content, like how he's doing it.
Yeah, bro.
So he's got a lot of talent, man.
From an iPhone.
From a 1998 BlackBerry.
Need to call myself.
If he had a 1998 BlackBerry, he'd probably still do it. He's gonna figure it out, man.
No, when I saw that Connect Down Media, I knew it was you, but because not new, but like it just made sense,
Yeah.
And then your color scheme too was like that's your signature signature color scheme. But I was looking at that, I was like, nah, there's no like this dude's doing this in like After Effects or like he's doing this off of like he's not on no iPhone. Like I did not think you could be on an iPhone doing stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
It's crazy.
It's a lot man. It's crazy.
But collectively, I think that what came out from the content out of that restaurant was like all of y'all coming together and him doing what he was able to do. I saw some shit on the iPhone and I Dropboxed it to him and he put together a really good thing. And I think they probably thought that was it, And I'm like, oh no, you three guys showed up, and then what you got, and then what he put together, it was like, it's crazy how he put it. I don't even know how he chose the songs or the transitions. It was like perfect, man. I showed it to a few people, and it just felt like commercials. They said so. I don't know what do you charge for that? Is it in the eye of the beholder? You think? Like for you,
exactly.
For you as a videographer, when you have you produce quality content, do you consider like what everybody else is charging?
No.
Or do you put your own price on it and be like, no, I think this is worth?
Yeah, it's what's gonna get me out of bed. Like like there are some low prices, but because it's like we're gonna I can do this for $75. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, you want me to be there all day? Like you want me to be doing this and that?
Yeah.
Like that's a whole other thing. Like, this is a day project. Like
gotta start at like 500.
Yeah, at least every time.
Like, so do you have how many people do you ever have ever asked you for just come and get the raw stuff and hand it over?
A few times actually.
Okay.
Actually, I worked a rave. Shout out DJ CJ.
Okay.
At Forever Eternal.
Oh yeah.
So
I think he knows him.
Yeah, do you know CJ?
Yeah, I went to school with CJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool, man. That's my boy. But
they were in karate together or something like that.
Were you part of the dance team too? My boy's on the dance team.
Oh yeah, he did used to like do dubstep and shit.
Yeah, he's still doing it.
He used to have a little faux.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I never got to see him that young.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he hit me up. He does a lot of his own edits too, though.
Okay.
So he's like, I just need you to show up. I want some shots like this, and then and then do your thing. I was like, bet. And I gave him a fair price, and then he gifted me on top of that. So it's like,
yeah.
You cut your boys a deal, like stuff like that. I'm not trying to get rich off you guys.
Yeah.
But I still need a little compensation.
But I'm still coming outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just stuff. I'm not like you're gonna pay your studio guy to go to the studio.
Yeah.
Why can't you pay your camera guy to show up?
Well, if you think about it, just quick tangent. Remember that is the one $500 can go a long way. Like if somebody spends $500 with you, you spend $500 with the editor spends $500 with this guy. Like that $500 can travel to 5 different people.
Yep.
If you're whatever.
Once again, like you said, like try to support local. Like if there's any chance that I can get to do it have either get something done or get something from here, from our people,
Mm.
oh, 100%. Like I'm shopping local.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna go to Walmart, Lowe's. Like if it's faster or cheaper, I'm going to so and so, or I'm gonna go eat over here, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my boy do it. Or you know what I mean? Like any chance I can put money into my my people's pocket every time.
Yeah, I think it's a good move.
hell yeah.
You know, that's why I felt again when I think it was immediate almost within the hour or something when I posted it. He sent me a message and then I told him how much and he sent it over. Had a
My
meeting,
life savings.
had the meeting, his life savings. He, sold his
$75.
grandma's wedding ring. And we had the meeting the next day, and then 90 days later, he had. Well, and then what did your subscribers on YouTube go up to as well? I mean,
They shot up.
on all
I hit
the
1,000 pretty quick.
his Instagram, same thing. You were like what, 30 or something, maybe?
Yeah, I don't even know. I
Right?
didn't think I had 100 on there, man.
Like it's not like, what can?
I'm not gonna say TikTok changed my life, but doing that and that strategy, it gave me. I still got a fan base to this day. Like,
Yeah,
I still get at least 600 people a month that listen to my music.
yeah, that's good. That
Texas
600
Connect-
people is
Texas
wild,
Connect-
man. If 600 people were right here,
We'd be packed out.
We'd be
we'd have to
packed out,
leave.
man. it'd be past capacity.
Texas Connect, the video gets damn near at least 1,000 views every month,
Yeah, 1,000 views a month, man.
and I don't even push it like that no more.
Which some of the stuff. So I don't know. Maybe you know this. You've been in the scene a little bit, and you've heard some of the music around here. Do you think a lot of it? Do you think or any of it is timeless, or is it for the era? Like, have you seen some guys where that music was just or girls? It was just for the era. It's gone.
I think there's a handful of people out here that are they
Yeah.
got timeless tracks.
Yeah,
But
I think Migs is like that for sure.
yeah, Migs,
Yeah.
Migs definitely. Now Migs was in my top 5 played last year.
Migs is
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but
Migs is hard
that's
as
my
shit.
dog.
Migs is hard as fuck.
Migs is like our Drake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
man.
no, dead ass.
Yeah.
bro.
Migs is like our Drake.
We were driving up to New Mexico today, and I was playing him, and my daughter's with me. She's like, "Who's this?" And I told her again. She's like, "Damn." And she's like, "What's the next one? What's the next one?" And we went through the whole catalog, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been jamming Win or Learn
okay.
all week. Like I don't lose.
Oh yeah.
I either learn or I win. Like that's it.
He be saying some shit too.
Hell
He
yeah.
like his shit for the female. He could get.
Yeah.
Yeah. They give it all was fire, man. That
He
bitch.
making some heat, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So for him, I said, dude, your music's timeless. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever shared that. I'm like, but let's just focus on this, bleed this out, grow it, and see, and then like. Give it like a year, hand it out, and then hand out all this other stuff, But the hard thing, so I don't know if you've seen this, is like the hard work. There's a lot of good artists, but I don't see a lot of promotion. I don't know. Maybe I'm just full of shit, but I don't like.
No, I feel the same way. There's a lot of talent out here. There sure is like a lot of talent, but there's just not that effort either. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm high and mighty, but I could work on myself too. But man, there's some people who have some fire tracks that they won't even let go. Like they won't even post them. They won't.
Dude, you know who's got a lot of traction right now? That
Mhm.
not that I'm surprised, but I'm like, is Ether 9. That shit.
Yo, yeah,
There's hella pages that fuck with him.
yeah. And I've been seeing that too. And I'm like, man, I'm glad you're still pushing it too.
And
Like,
his
still
yeah, man.
rocking behind it, because that's what a lot of these people do, man. They'll get a little buzz and they just leave it alone. Like,
Yeah.
Really, dog.
why did you just drop off? What happened? Like,
Especially with that video with Mikey Mike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate.
Oh my.
yeah.
Where you at, Mikey?
Where you at, Mikey, man? Come on, man. It was a joke, man.
Come back, man. Answer my calls, man.
Unblock me,
Yeah.
baby. I'm sorry, man.
A little unfortunate. I was looking
What you
for
say
it.
fuck me for?
What you say fuck me for? Well, I know why you say fuck me for.
What you say
For y'all
fuck me
too.
for?
Y'all caught some strays, man. I apologize.
It's all good. It works out. It always works out.
Yeah, so then you've been on the scene for a little bit, shot some visuals, and then I have no idea how, but then you shared with us a month ago or something that you bought the MoneyLand Media page,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
which I was excited. If you've been on the scene and watching it from that standpoint, when they came on the scene, I think in 2023, I mean, they blew up pretty quickly, or blew up, had some went to 1,000 pretty quickly on Instagram. And got a lot of attention.
The MoneyLand page.
Yeah. And there was a lot of back and forth with us and them. For some reason, I have no idea.
We've been in a lot of virtual beef.
It was a lot of virtual beef. Yeah, a lot of wrestling going on.
Yeah, it kind of blew my mind. Honestly, I was kind of sad when I saw that because I was like, man, this page was doing so good, and just to crash out, you know what I mean? Like, and to get personal.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
You know, and I was like, dude.
And I reached out early on just to, like extend a hand, but also like, just to kind of collaborate, man. Like, there wasn't much of this going on or a lot of activity like that the artists again could have content behind what they're doing. And for some reason they were just immediately like animosity towards me for some reason. So that went back and forth for a little while, and I just kind of left them alone, let them do their thing. Which I was still excited for what they do. I will not with somebody's creativity, and like I was really hoping for it to, but it kind of hit a plateau or something for some reason. They just kept kind of promoting the same people over and over.
Yeah.
But when you told me you had it, I'm like, dude, this is dope. Like, oh shit, like let's kind of just talk,
Yeah.
Because I think it still has a really good following.
Oh yeah, it's still pushing like 30,000 views a month.
Yeah, 30,000 views.
And that's because it didn't post for like 4.
Yeah.
So the fact that it was still getting that.
I wonder Ryan, what do you get a month? God.
Yeah, that sounds right.
We need to have a conversation, Ryan. We need to have a talk, man.
Hey, we're over here and we're saying, bro, we got 3 on the Mikey Mike video. I'm like, bro, we got 300 views in a week.
Oh yeah.
I'm fucking excited about that shit.
A couple hundred. Y'all had some good conversation too.
It was really good, dude. It got some really good feedback. That's why I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, it kind of blows my mind.
Zoom in on me, right?
No, I do understand what's happening. So I was trolling a bit. If you know me a little bit, I was trolling a bit, and I put in the title when I went live. Mikey Mike Talks, Brick Wolfpack, Cap G, Smokes World. Beef, which he did not want me to put Smokes World's name in there. I'm just gonna make it clear.
Sorry, Smokes.
Sorry, Smokes. But we'll just jump right into it. And then I put just for fun and his addiction to meth. To the meth.
I saw that, yeah.
For like 10 minutes to see if anybody was gonna catch it.
I saw that one, dude.
And he happened to catch it in the first interview.
I think he caught it.
I think that's the only reason why.
I ain't do it, man.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I watched the whole thing because I was trying to figure out where that was.
Where was
I went back to the ending 3 times. I was like, did I miss it?
You rewatched the shit.
That most replay section, that's probably me.
Hey, no, you looked at all the timestamps.
Yeah.
It doesn't say it in here. Let me go listen. And it was immediate blocked. But we saw the next day that you posted him because we're still like, I'm still gonna support and post it. Like this wasn't it just happened to happen that way.
I didn't do it, Mike.
But we kind of talk about it all the time. Again, the stuff that we got on and how we linked up on that live when we were going live a lot, just kind of to lighten the mood. Is this? They call it like wrestling WWE, where you're shit talking back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of like not seems to be the framework that a lot of not a lot, even a lot, but some people use. But I just thought it'd be funny. And then I guess it wasn't. I'm sorry, Mikey.
Not bad, bro. Not bad.
I thought the views would go up, man.
Yeah, I went through my Instagram and see, I was like, what happened? What did I do? And so I texted you, and then you didn't respond to me. So I was like right over to the next day.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, damn, did I say something wrong in my post? Like, I was like, I just texted this dude like 12 hours ago.
Felt gaslighted. I'm confused.
You got found guilty by association.
Oh, man. He said, fuck you too, man.
Started blasting.
I don't take it personal, man.
You can't.
I take it personal.
You take it personal.
Damn.
I
I
don't
thought we was cool, man. That's crazy.
I think it's
Oh yeah, and you texted me too. You're like, "Have you talked to Mikey?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?
Yeah.
What's going on?" And it still didn't even click in my head what was
Oh,
going on. Like,
yeah. Well, I figured it'd be safe, you know. He got on, talked about what happened with the Smoke Swirl deal, and I guess there's that misunderstanding, you know, which happens. Welcome to the internet, man. Which is why often, even in the loop page, I post, you know, you think Midland's quote unquote ready for the internet, and that's what I mean by it, like
yeah,
the transparency side of what you see with a whole bunch of other, you know, communities.
can't fake the funk.
You can't fake the funk, man. So you might as well, you know. And I think that having friendly competition is always okay. Like, why not
Yeah,
throw a little? You know, it's like my son, dude. I walk up to him, and out of nowhere, he just punches me.
Hell
Wow.
yeah. Got to.
Well, you know, you got to, bro. Like,
never let him know you're next.
What's
to
up,
him.
man?
Mandatory.
yeah.
But speaking of Smokes, bro, you seen all the interviews he's been doing?
Smoke Swirl's been killing it.
Yeah, he's been. I seen him posting some big
So
names.
much so that I started following him
For real.
for the first
shit.
time. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm troll first.
We need you on the pod.
I'm like,
Smokes.
damn. Okay, Smokes, he
We need you
killing
to
it.
come sit on the couch.
Imagine. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that Highway Yellow one did like 8,000 views in
Yeah,
a
that
week
one
or
was moving.
probably in a day, I think, or 2 days. Or
And more
something.
than just 2 days, yeah.
Yeah. And the Castro Escobar, which I didn't even know people knew about Castro Escobar out here. Castro Escobar is cold. When he first came out, he was over there fucking with the Snow the Product in him early on
No, I didn't even see
a
that.
few years ago.
Yeah.
That was, yeah. And then the Animes one he did. Of course, the Juan Gotti one, they got him reposted with the full community and other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I try to stay in the loop, man. Like,
He's working, bro.
I
Good
don't
to see
see
it.
them or anybody, him or anybody else, like as we're all doing different things.
Yeah.
I'm providing a different experience. He's providing a different experience. You know, there may be friendly, like what my son does. Bam, what's
Little
up, man?
jabs, yeah.
You know, and but there's nothing personal with him either. But he's been through it though, man. He had his from early on. He had his house burned down.
Burn
That's
his
when
house down?
He did not burn his house
You
down.
burned his house
I
down.
burned his house down.
Oh, you burned his
Nah,
house
you
down.
fucking stupid.
That's what it sounded like he said. I was like, what? Y'all be going through it like
Fucking
that?
stupid.
Thought it wasn't personal, dog. Come on, God.
Damn, that's messed up. And so when I started at JS Studios, that was the first time I heard about him. And he was already doing interviews with some local, I won't say local talent, but talent that's already been out here for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started the podcast there, and he did one there. And then he started doing them at his place, and then he started doing them at that the Cactus House or something like that, I think. They did had a live stage or a stage.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They did live events.
Was that Dos Amigos before? No.
No. No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
But then he ran his account up to like 8,000 followers and shit on Facebook, and then it got hacked, and he went down to nothing. Something got hacked, you know. But then he ran his YouTube up to 4,000. Like, I keep up with him. Like, he's killing it, man.
Yeah,
What he does the reaction videos, the shit talking he does.
Yeah.
Like, he's back and forth. Like most people, I guess, the duality of life. One day he'll be like peace, and the next day he'll be like fuck everybody. You know?
It's
fucking-
balance.
It's fucking funny to watch, man. Smoke, he's funny anyway. And we be talking hella shit. I'll be talking hella shit, bro.
Yeah.
And just like what we were doing on the lives, man.
Oh.
We had the city hype when we was doing that. And that's when
Yeah.
you tapped in.
Yeah, which I got in. I think that was the first one.
You got on the first one, I think so, man. You were lucky because everybody else after that seemed to get hit. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
We were shooting a lot of shots.
we were shooting a lot of shots.
A lot of niggas got hit.
Yeah. That was pretty wild. That was just kind of being creative. We're throwing around that small blunt conversations.
Oh man. Hey, they love that shit.
That shit was fire, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be off probation soon, so
Back at it.
We had we had some messages people wanted to tap in those lives, man. Like it was kind of like these interviews, like let us, So we've been kind of throwing that back and forth, putting that on. But I think we want to do this more than doing artists, and interviewing artists. I think that me and this dude, we get on the phone and we'll just shoot the shit for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, man.
Bro,
Talking about the scene and stuff like that, everything going on, like just kind of we take everything lightly. So even that stuff was going on with Ferrari that one time.
Oh,
Hey, this nigga, did you see that edit he made and
Nah,
put
Wayne.
Ferrari's face on there?
No, what you?
The edit with what the fuck is it from?
Friday.
Friday.
Remember the scene where Red gets beat up? He trying to get his bike from Debo.
And he knocks him out. Hey, this foot put Ferrari's face on there. His face on there, my face on there. This shit was hilarious, bro. You didn't see that when we was going back and
I
forth?
didn't see that.
And then they did an interview with JJ Swinging on the Block. Shout out Swinging on the Block. He's
Yeah,
killing it too with his
too.
latest vlog with Ferrari.
Why you don't fuck with me, JJ?
I know, man. JJ, come on,
What
man.
happened, man?
And
JJ's cool.
they showed up with some. They were both wearing white, and this nigga just did. You know that picture of Lil Baby and Rick Rubin when Rick Rubin, I think it's Rick Rubin, was holding him
Oh yeah.
from the party, and they're both wearing white. And we happened to catch them too. Where Ferrari's holding. Who is it? What's his name? Lil Ty. You didn't see that shit?
No.
Oh my god, bro, we was laughing our asses off, man.
My fault, Wayne. My fault.
Hey man, we don't mean nothing by it. We're just,
Don't block me. I didn't do that.
don't block us, man. That's what I mean. Like, are we ready for the internet? You think?
I don't
You
know,
think we're
man.
ready for the internet?
think so.
I don't even do that internet shit like that, but that was funny.
That shit was funny, dude.
I had some of my partners get mad at me over that shit.
Oh yeah, that's
we
true.
argued about it. I'm like, that shit was funny.
Yeah, we upset a lot of people. It kind of happened when me and these dudes get together. It's shit, anyway.
Yeah.
Mikey Mike, come on, man.
Yeah, like I won't ever try to like disrespect no one.
No,
I'm disrespecting the shit. out of
See, nah, it's
Don't
too
piss me off. I take it personal.
I won't be like that on the internet. You know what I mean?
Disrespect when I'm violent. I'm gonna just let you know.
that's true.
I can't be like that because they're not here to defend themselves. But you know
Oh yeah, that's true.
what I mean.
Yeah,
But
Oh, you mean on the
but
pod?
that's
no,
the
I'm just talking about like disrespecting them. You know,
that's the fun part though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, I'm
then
just
they,
kidding.
then they catch me out here.
Nah, just
And they
kidding.
find out I'm only 5'3".
I'm 5. Nigga, shut your 5'2" little ass. 125 pounds.
I ain't been 5'2" since
Dude, I seen some.
Yeah, I believe it,
third
bro.
grade. I'm so serious.
And you haven't been 120 since the 3rd grade, too, probably.
Probably. 6th grade, I was 214.
Damn,
5'10".
214.
5'10", 214.
Oh,
I
shit.
changed
Man.
it. Oh my
I've been
god,
big forever,
he
bro.
was a grown ass man then.
I've been big forever.
So who are some other artists that you are paying attention to out here? Like, if you had to put all the artists that really are doing something, who would you mention?
Say me.
Man, yeah, my boy Lowceyy.
Yeah,
First of all,
yeah.
we'll knock that one out.
I ain't telling him to say that. That's what I'm talking about,
That's my
bro.
dog. But man, we got like Migs, we got Aquila, or Jesse Joe. I'm sorry, Jesse Joe.
Okay.
That's the same
How you
person?
feel about
That's the same.
how you feel about that switch up?
I like
Nah, be
what
honest.
Jesse Joe is, but I don't like that he changed his name.
Yeah.
Like I wish he would. Like he's still like. If I see him, it's Aquila. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
Aquila. But
Yeah, the Rampage, the fucking.
you know what's interesting though? I looked him up. I looked up Jesse Joe on Spotify today, and I don't know if it's just because I listened to Aquila, but that was the first thing that popped up was Aquila.
Oh wow.
So I was like, okay, he's gonna really transition. Like,
Yeah.
this is crazy. Thomas Christian too.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, you know who's been kind of popping up here and there that I've been paying attention? So Joe the Poet being one of them, and then Airmac too. His name, he makes like some like jazz rap style music.
Ermac.
Airmac.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Lenin's homie, right?
yeah, Lennon.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. There's a few other people out there.
Yeah, I
Carla-
heard his stuff, man. I told him he reminds me of Nas. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to
Of
mind.
Nas?
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah, I hear it too. Yeah.
you know, he's cold, man.
Yeah. But like Carla, especially, man, her and Lalo have been fucking busting their ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And that's all I really have off the top of my head. You know?
Yeah, bars right now is
Oh,
getting
yeah,
to it.
Bars is pushing. Like I swear, like daily. I don't know how I forgot about him.
Apparently, Cino is gonna do some stuff. You know, Mikey Mike was supposed to shoot some stuff with him.
Casino?
Casino, Wine Day Casino.
Casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, his stuff is tough too, bro. I wish.
Javi, I was seeing that one he did with them cyber trucks. He
Yeah,
kind of previewed us, and then the one I don't know whose visual was it with
that was Lalo's visual with Javi
Javi and
and those Cybertrucks, right?
no Javi and I just went blank. Crystal Poppin and Carla. That
Oh,
behind
that
the
was
scenes you
Lalo's.
got.
Yeah, that was Lalo's.
Yeah, but whose
Was that a
visual is
song, or
it?
what was
What
that?
song is it?
Lalo's and Crystal's song. That's
Okay.
why. And
Okay.
They got another song.
yeah, they got another song coming out.
Okay.
I don't know if I can say anything about it.
Oh,
but,
yeah. We're saying
it's
something
not
about
for me.
featuring Javi or no?
No,
Oh,
Javi
come
was
on.
Javi was just.
I'm sorry.
Javi, my boy,
Sorry,
was
that's
just
my
a prop.
That's my first reaction. Come on. Hey, I seen that and I'm like, Javi,
Well,
Crystal Poppin and Carla.
that was my initial.
Javi's
reaction
cold
too.
as fuck, man.
Huh?
Put me on a song.
Man, I'm saying
Yeah.
shit.
I'm
I'm waiting for you and Migs to.
Hey, Javi, if you go look.
Things need to work.
Oh yeah, him and Mace.
Me and Maze be cold. Like
Man.
that one with Sino, that whole went hard.
Casino,
Yeah,
yeah,
Casino
is
and
that what is the safe
Risk and reward.
risk and reward? Yes, bro.
Yeah.
But you had already dropped it before, right?
No, it's dropped, but
Oh.
it has all three of us on it. Yeah.
But I thought you had dropped. Did you just barely drop that song, or did?
No, I dropped it. I just barely dropped it on YouTube.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's been out since November though.
right, okay, yeah, yeah, bro. I'd like to see some more Y&D. Like,
Yeah, he's really good, man.
that'd be dope as hell.
And there's not really too many else either that I'm familiar with that are
Hey, we should have been going live.
willing to put their, especially like dropping visuals. Chris Aguilar for sure is always doing something.
Yeah, Chris Aguilar's always working.
Chris stays outside.
Chris stays outside,
That
definitely.
nigga got a 10. He outside.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
We're outside.
But what do you think as we wrap this up, man? What do you think now, like having MoneyLand Media and seeing this side of it, dealing with the artists a little bit more, or I don't know, are you going to expand MoneyLand Media past music artists and do?
I've been thinking about it, but I know for the next at least 6 months, we're just pushing these music artists. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And send me something. And don't I'm trying to post you guys. I'm trying to get these people out there. I'm gonna say it now though. The one thing I don't entertain is beef.
Yeah.
Like if you're spin, you can send me the diss tracks, but if you're trying to get me to target someone, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna target no
Oh
one.
yeah, man.
And then if you're sending me like diss tracks that are specifically you're making it clear what you're trying to do, all right, I slow down.
Oh, I like that, man. Yeah.
Because I get what this music is, but man, for us to have beef within each other,
Yeah.
man, go beef with El Paso. You know what I mean? At least
Hey, what El Paso do?
Yeah. What the pastor do to you?
Trying to
something.
book me in El Paso right now.
Or-
Bro. Come on.
Now you
Shout
got
out
heat
to
over there.
Choketown, man.
Yeah, one thing even Mikey said that of course he had some stuff with MoneyLand Media, was
Yeah,
it all
with
that
Dallas.
previous owner, and then when I told him about you, he said, yeah, you could tell the energy's changed. And I think it's good, man, because I think that's what the added content for artists, the supported content throughout as we're waiting for them to drop stuff, as I think is what will help maintain relevancy, but also maybe even be a little bit of a catalyst for them, like what this
Yeah.
dude did with Texas Conectado,
Show you what it's about. Let you see what it is.
But it's also it just know it's gonna cost money. Don't
yeah.
And if it's not, be grateful. I hate to say it like that, but don't be entitled. Yeah.
Utilize your resources, but don't take advantage of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what's one thing that you hope to do for MoneyLand Media, man, over the next year?
Man, I'm trying to get it by the end of this year. It's to the point where at least the people of Midland know of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And beyond that,
Gotcha.
So if you're trying to promote any music, we're putting it on there. We have to, especially you want the people of Midland to hear it.
Are you gonna add any added extra content or different content?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Well, what I really would like to do is some music reviews, some live music
Okay.
reviews.
Oh, that's right. Live music reviews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm trying to figure out that where I can set up and do that, be a little more smoker friendly area, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then once I get that situated, I want to try to do that once every other week or something.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that'd be fire.
Any artists you want to work with?
Man, besides you, Migs too. That's what I'm saying. I really hope y'all get that collab going. I want to shoot that video, bro.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, bro, as far as work with, no, there's nothing like besides y'all two, nothing really on the top of my head. Like these guys got to. I mean, I haven't been introduced to too much out here, so maybe
Yeah.
I just haven't heard it all.
That Keltex dude, man. I think
Caltech's hard as a bitch.
he's hard, man.
Caltech, I need to hit him back, matter of
Yeah.
fact.
I
He
think
supposed to be-
I think you
supposed to
can.
be
Yeah,
doing
I hit
some
him up.
shit.
I told him and Drac like,
Yeah.
let's get some work in. And
I need to
Even
hit this
Kamaya,
kid.
man. Kamaya, shoot another one, please. Anyway.
tired of waiting on that one, bro. I remember that first drop. Like, come on, man. Like, can't tease
That
us.
shit went crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a good one, man.
300K is crazy.
It was crazy.
I think I think there's a small pocket here, man, that we anyway, I've said it every season or every episode of talent. It just matters. And there's a lot going on when you really pay attention. So and I think there's more that's gonna happen. Stuff like what Ryan's doing, stuff with like just all these little pockets, you know, feeling like
We need to
a
put 'em all
metropolitan
together.
area. Yeah, man.
Everybody just needs to come together, man.
Yeah, like, you know,
Cut the egos.
Mikey
out.
Mike, like forgive us, man.
Fuck the beef.
All
Let's make
right. Any last anything you want to share with the community, man, about what you're doing? What they can look forward to?
I don't have anything for me. Just hit up MoneyLand Media. Let's push your music. I know Southside D-Man's doing that Village Day, February
there you
18th.
go.
I see that he's pushing that like crazy. Just want to let the people know that. But that's it for me.
I don't got too much, man. I just appreciate everybody tapping in with me. Saludos a toda mi raza. Everybody, I stand with y'all in these times. Fuck ice. I don't got too much else to say, man.
Yes,
Y'all know how
don't
I'm
smoke
rocking.
any ice for sure.
Nah, don't smoke ice either. Definitely don't do that. Fuck ice all the way around, unless it's in your cup.
Thanks for watching and listening. All right, bye. Peace. All right, Ryan.
All right, guys.